Today, guys, we are building the ultimate breeding base. This design is pretty big, so make sure to pick out a nice flat spot for your build. Let's get started. We are going to start by placing 30 square foundations in a straight line. Now, go to either end, and we're going to place 15 more foundations out from there. And then go ahead and count 4 more towards the center. And then back to that starting row to form a nice rectangle on the end. Go ahead and repeat this process on the opposite side so we have 2 rectangles, and then head to the middle section here where we're going to count out another 3, 4, 5 foundations from the end, and then we're going to go all the way across with more square foundations. So it should look like this, guys, and then we're going to fill it in just like this. Now we're going to place pillars in the corners of the build. We're going to stack them 4 high all the way around. We're going to mirror this pattern here that I've done on the left-hand side on the other side as well. And so it should look like this, guys. You can see. Then we're going to go ahead to either side, and we're going to start with our stone ceilings. Now we're going to place our stone ceilings all the way around, and we're going to actually outline the platform below, and it should look just like this. Now, to continue our roof, we're going to need to place sloped stone walls at each end, and then we're going to make these end wall sections, and then we're going to be able to place our sloped adobe roofs. Go ahead and place our sloped roofs across both sides, leaving this top section open. We're going to do it again on the other side, just like this. And now, guys, we need to create a roof line heading in the opposite direction. So we're going to place a row of ceilings here inside the roof, and then we're going to make another end wall in the direction we want the new roof to go. We're going to repeat this on the other side so we can connect it together. And now we have a way to place our sloped roofs heading perpendicular from our original 2 sides. We're going to make sure to snap them correctly. Now, guys, we're going to be able to connect our sloped roofs all the way across. Lastly, we do need regular adobe ceilings to close off the top of the roof all the way around all 3 sections. That is looking perfect. Now, let's go ahead and connect these 2 open ends with a single row of square foundations all the way across. And now we're going to start with our large stone walls. I go around placing a wall in front of every pillar, and I close up each of the back corners all the way around. It should look pretty much outlined now like this. Now, head to this front left section here, and we're going to place our double doorways and greenhouse walls to create an entry. And now this center section here, guys, that we created, we're going to place stone walls from each side, leaving 6 spaces open in the middle. Now, go ahead and place some fence foundations so that we can easily snap our behemoth gateway to the opening. And as you can see, guys, it is a perfect fit. I threw down some stairs and filled in each side with metal handrails stacked 4 tall. And just like this, guys, we have one heck of an entryway to our courtyard. Now, we're going to head around to the sides of the build, and we're going to start to fill in these big openings. We're going to do a row of stone walls all the way around the build. And in the back, we're actually going to leave these 2 middle foundations open. I want to place some stairs. I want to create an entryway. But we're going to place the stone all the way around, and then we're going to actually place 2 rows of greenhouse walls on top of it. And then to finish it off, guys, we're going to sandwich it with 1 more row of stone, again, all the way around the back. Now, in the center section in the back, guys, we're going to place a couple foundations and a regular Dino gateway. It's going to snap in there really nicely. Again, just more accessibility, but really we're just filling in the entirety of this back space with windows and walls, and it's going to look just like this. Coming inside the courtyard, we're going to make rooms here in the corners on both sides. We're going to start on the left-hand side. We're going to place 3 walls in each direction. Then we're going to close off the left side with another doorway greenhouse wall setup, just like the front. And then on the other side, in the middle, we're actually going to just place 2 columns of walls, and then we're going to use some stone ceilings with hanging walls to join them, basically creating a large entryway. I added some pillars, and our first room on the left-hand side is done. We're actually going to mirror this pattern, this design on the right-hand side, and just like that, we have 2 gestation rooms ready to build out. Now, I added some metal handrails and stairs along the inner foundations. And you know what, guys? Our courtyard is complete. It's time to finish and fill this breeding base. Now, as we come in the front door here, guys, you'll have an incubator and an egg hatching area. Of course, to our right, we have our huge courtyard, which is going to fit gigas, carchars, wyverns, rexes, literally any of the big dinos that you're looking to breed, guys. There is plenty of space. In our first gestation room, I've set up a couple of simple stables and a basic mating platform that's big enough for the shadow mains, with plenty of space for our fridges and our troughs nearby. Now, we'll head down to our second gestation room across the way, and you can see it's a little bit more open with a large stable in the center, a couple of Desmodus hanging in the corner, some more fridges, and then this side actually has an open ceiling with our owl perches easily accessible for our breeding. Hidden around the back of the top here, guys, we actually have our secret room. And this actually has all of our survival and crafting gear that we would need. But come on, who doesn't love a secret base? Lastly, as we head out, we see another egg hatching pad with fridges ready for eggs. And that's pretty much it, guys. The ultimate breeding base is complete. Let me know what you guys think of the design in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one.